Namaste, everyone. Once again, I welcome you with all my heart. Today's topic is two worlds, the inner world and the outer world. And I want to begin with just a quote from a great being by the name of Inayat Khan. He said, "When I open my eyes to the outer world, I feel myself a drop in the sea. But when I close my eyes and I look within, I see the whole universe as a bubble raised in the ocean of the heart." So there's an inner world and there's an outer world. We're all familiar with the outer world. This is the subject of first education. We're trained in how to deal with the outer world. Second education deals with the inner reality, the subjective reality, the world of ideas, of thoughts, feelings, emotions. And our experience of the outer world actually comes from our inner reality. That it's our beliefs and our ideas and the thoughts that we held in mind that manifest our outer reality. The ancient traditions talk not so much about two realities as three realities, as the ultimate consciousness, the supreme reality of universal consciousness. It's the first reality. The second one is the subjective reality, the world of our inner thoughts. And the third is what we would call the objective reality, the outer world. And we, as being creative human beings, now we've created a fourth reality. I will call that virtual reality, the cyber reality. And many of us, and many young people today in particular, tend to live in this reality. In fact, I understand that in this reality, young people create avatars, which is a persona that's developed that we can live and be in cyberspace. And we, just like in this outer reality, we tend to identify with our body and with our mind and with our thoughts. So it is in cyberspace that we tend to identify with our avatars. We identify with the characters that we've created. You know, my young son Dylan loved, when he was young, to play these games online. World of Warcraft was his favorite game, and he belonged to a clan, and the clan really had this strong identity. He would go to cyber cafes, and they would engage in warfare, and his whole world revolved around whether his clan won or lost. When they won, they were ecstatic, and when they lost, they were sometimes depressed for days and days. Yeah. Just like in life. In a sense, you could say that who we normally think of as ourselves, as our ego, is really an avatar of our own creation. That each of us are universal consciousness in reality, but we tend to identify ourselves with the character that we've created and shaped through our thoughts. Many of us, in fact, are addicted to this cyber reality, this virtual reality. And think about your day. How much time do we spend on the phone, engaging with social media? You know, some of us get up in the morning and the first thing we do is reach for the phone and check to see if our Facebook post last night got a lot of likes. We check our Instagram account, we check email. We spend so much time dealing with social media. You know, before I came to India, I was associated with a retreat center in Italy, and we became well known as the place where people would go for digital detox. It's intoxicating being online. And these media companies have known how to addict us. So many of us, in fact, are addicted to something outside ourselves. Meditation is the way out.